Welcome to the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series Season 4 Bud Shootout here at the newly repaved Daytona. These drivers have nothing to lose. They were either in the top 15 in the standings or they won a pole or got a pole, or got a pole. So starting on the pole today is going to be the champion, Sean Galligan, and alongside him is Kyle Smith in the new number 4. Starting third is going to be Garrett Jones. Fourth is John Dillon. Fifth is Hunter Stone. Sixth is Joseph Bryant. Seventh is Timmy Pacioli. 8th, Seth Cole. 9th, Evan Earnhardt. 10th, Chris Summers, Season 2's champion. Christian Janes. CJ Sorensen. Sean Henley. Andrew Schwartz. Courtney Simpson. Ziggy Bain. Greg Jones. Matthew McMurray. Mitch Speed. And Gino Harvey will round out the field. We will have a 16-lap race, and we are joined by a co-commentator, Nick Anderson. We will get a flyby of them rolling off for the first time in Season 4. Alright. Sean Galligan, last season's champion, will try to win the first race this season. Kick off Season 4 with a bang. Alright, as they roll off of turn number 4. It's not far away from the kickoff of Season 4 of the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series as they come off the final corner onto the small short chute. Reach up there and pull them belts tight one more time. And we are racing in Season 4 of the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series. Sean Galligan, the champion, leads him down. Here we go, off into turn 1. Garrett Jones giving him a big push. It's Galligan out to the lead, and Garrett Jones already into second. Kyle Smith stuck on the outside trying to find a hole there on the inside to get in. We come onto the backstretch. Hunter Stone now leading the inside line. And they're looking to make it 3 wide for the lead into turn 3. And it looks like Hunter Stone's going to have the preferred line, and it's probably going to take it as they come out of turn 4. Hunter Stone looks to lead the first lap of Season 4 of the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series. Hunter Stone leads at Daytona. Christian James pushing Evan Earnhardt, I believe. Evan has now gone out to the lead. And he is the leader, but Pacioli's charging on the outside as they're 3 wide now for third. James stuck in the middle. They come out of turn 4. Evan Earnhardt looks like he's going to lead this lap, and 2 Dodges will lead the first 2 laps of Season 4. Henley trying to get around Evan, and it looks like he's going to, but Evan led that lap. High speeds today, 213 miles an hour off into turn 1. Henley's going to take the lead. Christian James now peeks his nose inside, trying to get out to the lead. He has big help from Courtney Simpson and Greg Jones, along with that entire line of cars. It looks like James might be able to get into the lead here as they come through turns 3 and 4. James to the lead. Courtney Simpson trying to get to the inside of him and lead lap 3. Doesn't look like she's going to be able to just yet. And James edges out Simpson that lap. And here we go, 3 wide into turn 1. Greg Jones. Looks like he's going to get to the inside and take the lead from his Roush Fenway teammate Courtney Simpson. Mitch Speed now coming in on the inside with big help from Gino Harvey. Harvey just got edged in the last race of Season 3 to the champion Galligan, and further back they went 3 wide. Looks like they made it though. Let's check on the champion, Galligan. Side by side with Kyle Smith. Kind of running in the back of the pack right now. Not sure if they're doing that on purpose. Just making sure they're safe if the big one happens. As now the 3 ride for the lead, Matthew McMurray in his new ride, the Net Zero number 0 car. Matthew McMurray leads him into turn 3. Sean Henley with a big run. CJ Sorensen in trouble! Courtney Simpson on her lid further back. All you see is smoke here. I don't know who's involved. Huge wreck. Matthew McMurray looks like he's going to be able to win it back to the line. Getting a big push there from Henley. Let's see what happened. Alright, this is what happened to bring out caution 1 of Season 4. Looks like Ziggy Bain and CJ Sorensen were just leaning on each other a little bit too much there. And CJ hooked Bain and spun him around. There's Courtney Simpson sliding backwards. Christian James. Ziggy Bain still barrel rolling. And then CJ is actually able to drive away from him. The champion Galligan's going to be able to get away, but yeah. Oh yeah, right here it looks like CJ Sorensen and Ziggy Bain. This is kind of what the aerial view showed, just not quite as over. You can see a lot more of what happened in the aerial view, because right here it's just pretty much all smoke. And then there's James going spinning around there, and Ziggy Bain goes over many times, barrel rolling it, and eventually comes to a rest. I believe he landed on all 4 wheels. Yep, he did. Yeah, this one looks like it's going to offer a pretty good view of this. Yeah, Ziggy just got into CJ. This is pretty much every view is showing that Ziggy and CJ were just kind of leaning on each other a bit too much there and spun around. Ziggy Bain just goes for a wild ride there. Galligan just barely missed it. Great job done by Galligan. As you see, Ziggy Bain still is flipping and eventually comes to stop on all 4 wheels.
Here we are on board with Sean Galligan. We got a pretty good view. Yep, there's the front. Just barely misses barrel rolling Ziggy Bain. No contact, and yeah, he had a close call.
We're back after that pile up with about 5 cars and Ziggy Bain going over on his lid. Matthew McMurray will lead him back down to the green flag with Gino Harvey in 2nd. Sean Henley will restart in the 3rd spot. And then Greg Jones 4th. And Andrew Schwartz will round out the top 5. Then Seth Cole, Evan Earnhardt, Chris Summers, Kyle Smith, and Joseph Bryan, your top 10. As you can see, the skid marks exiting turn number 4. The pace car will make that hard left turn to pit road. And we will restart with 7 laps to go in the Bud Shootout for Season 4. Matthew McMurray has never won a race in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series. He's had so many poles. This is not a points-paying event, though, so it wouldn't help him in the championship. But the green flag waves were racing again, and Matthew McMurray, with a pretty good restart, pulls about 2 car lengths on Gino Harvey. There's Gino leading that line of cars behind him, but right now Matthew McMurray's got about a car length and a half there on Gino, and the pack is going to catch up to him, maybe even freight train him. Single file all the way back right now, but I don't expect it to stay like that for much longer. There goes Harvey to the inside. Greg Jones, there he goes. He's going to look inside as well. So we can get an aerial view of this. Got double file pretty much all the way through now. In the backstretch, they all made their moves trying to catch back up here. And now Gino Harvey has gone to the point with help from Greg Jones. Right now, running out the field is the champion, Sean Galligan, champion of Season 3, and Chris Summers, champion of Season 2. Hendrick has gone back-to-back championships. Let's see if they can win it again this season. And they're 3 wide for 2nd. Evan Earnhardt looks inside Schwartz. Matthew McMurray in the 0, restarted it on point. He's sliding back just a little bit. John Dillon there in the back, him and Galligan did very good last season there. Not having such a good Bud Shootout, but expect them to do pretty good this season. Saw Schwartz almost wreck Matthew. No, sorry, that's Evan Earnhardt. Five laps to go here in the Bud Shootout. Gino Harvey's going to lead him off into turn 1, but Chris Summers has a big line of cars behind him, pushing him to the front. Chris Summers, Season 2 champion, goes to the lead with help from his teammate Joseph Bryan. As you see in the back of the pack, John Dillon, he isn't having a good day. He says that there's a little bit of a vibration, and that's not something you want here at Daytona. Whoa. Yeah, we heard something there. There's not a wreck, but that might have been something with John Dillon's car. As Timmy Pacioli is getting a big push here from Garrett Jones. It's not a two-car tandem, but it's two cars working together that got themselves to the front there pretty quickly. It is just 4 laps to go in the Bud Shootout. Timmy Pacioli 3 wide, stuck in the middle. He's the leader, but Garrett Jones wants it on the inside. And Garrett Jones side by side, dead even with Pacioli. Pacioli's just going to peek the nose ahead, but Matthew McMurray charging it on the inside. He hits Garrett Jones. Garrett slides up the track a little bit because of it, and they're 3 wide. About 4 rows deep there, 3 by 3 by 3. As Matthew McMurray gets clear, he's going to get about a car length here on the pack. Not sure if that's a good thing, though. They might try to lay back and catch up to him, and they will right now. 3 laps to go. Hunter Stone now into second. Can he catch Matthew McMurray? Got him to the back bumper of him, and now he's going to look inside. Not quite. Look at Galligan. The champion has gotten to the inside of Garrett Jones and about to get around Hunter Stone. And John Dillon, those two had just been lurking in the back all day long. And now they are starting to catch up. This time by, it'll be 2 laps to go for Matthew McMurray. Can Matthew kick off the season with a win and a pole? Matthew McMurray is getting help from Galligan, but Galligan jumps inside and he's going to try to take the lead here. And he's going to take it in the center of 1 and 2. Only about a lap and a half to go at Daytona. John Dillon on the inside, a big help from Kyle Smith and Chris Summers. As Summers is going to look inside Smith, he's going to make it 3 wide. And now side by side for the lead now, John Dillon getting to the inside of Galligan. As this time by, it's going to be the white flag lap. John Dillon trying to win the Bud Shootout, but Chris Summers charging on the inside. He's going to get some help here from Kyle Smith. Last lap at Daytona. Here comes Kyle Smith, peeking his nose inside of Chris Summers. Summers is going to lead him off too. Kyle Smith jumps inside. Can he get it? He's got a lot of help from Seth Cole, Greg Jones, and Andrew Schwartz. Kyle Smith is going to take the lead as they enter 3. They're 1 mile from home. Kyle Smith is pulled out to about a lead over Greg Jones out of turn 4. I think they wrecked further back. No, they just lost their momentum. Here we go. Greg Jones going to look inside. It's not enough. Wait, he's charging. Greg Jones edges out Kyle Smith at the last possible second. How on earth did Greg Jones get that done? I have no clue. Let's get a slow motion replay.
Okay, here we have Kyle Smith as we see Greg Jones dives to the bottom with one last effort to take the win, and he does by just few feet, not even. Oh man, we got a great view.
Well, we've come to a conclusion on why Kyle Smith lost the Bud Shootout and what happened to Chris Summers further back. They both ran out of fuel. We didn't think fuel would be an issue, but remember, the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series only allows a certain amount of gas. He almost hit Henley on his way. Joseph Bryant further back, he was out of gas. And all of a sudden we saw Pacioli swerving onto pit road there too. He actually just drove it off onto the apron, off into the grass as well. So, yeah, gas was an issue. Because we noticed Kyle Smith just slowed down there, and we didn't really know what happened there, because I'm pretty sure he's just coasting right now. Yeah, he's 20 miles an hour slower than Greg Jones. He is out of fuel, so let's get to the results. All right, off to the right there, you can see Kyle Smith just coasting to a stop, and yep, you can see right there, that was the issue. Chris Summers, no fuel. Garrett Jones, no fuel. CJ Sorensen, Mitch Speed, Courtney Simpson, Ziggy Bain, and Christian James were all involved in a crash. Kyle Smith lost it by just 13 thousandths of a second. Greg was able to pull it out of the hat at the last second. You can see Hunter Stone over there. He, not too far behind Kyle Smith there. He's out of gas. Seth Cole ended up third today. Top 5 was Greg Jones, Kyle Smith, Seth Cole, Andrew Schwartz, and Sean Henley. So congratulations to Greg Jones. He pulled it off at the last possible second. So here's the celebration screen.